It is February 11th, 2014. It's an exhibition game between 18U and 16U, both for Snoking. We'll just call them blue and green today. Blue being 18U. There's Hutch giving chase. Now back, that gets by David. Number 6 coming in across the line, shot wide. Stefan in net tonight. There's Alex, puts it out for Hutch. Now Mason, back up for Hutch again. Hutch comes to the left side, shot wide and around. David's going to get that, but at the hash marks. Mason in there to help out. Mason taking down. And 11 for 16U puts it up the boards. Down into the corner. Carter back there. Anthony shifting around. Now Caleb on the boards. Trying to put it up. That's kept in there again by 16U. 18U having their typical problems, clearing the zone. Into the corner. Jacob out there as well. Anthony fighting for that. That puck comes out. That's going to be offsides if anybody touches it from the white team. David goes behind his own net looking for somebody. He's got Caleb. Instead, he'll put it all the way up for Carter. Carter receives that. Turns around. He's got nobody with him. Goes to the outside. Gets it tipped away, but he's going to carry on to that. Now out front. Nobody there for him. Remington. Actually, Anthony or Jacob was coming through the crease there. Carter couldn't connect with him on the pass. 3 across the line. Puts it into the corner. 12 now in the corner. Out front. That's knocked away by Remington. And I believe this is Jacob. He'll have a chance. Carter goes for a change. Jacob dumps and goes for the change. Caleb now giving a chase. He's got Troy back at the point. No communication there with the boys. Didn't know that Troy was there all alone at the point because the shift change was going on. Nobody in front for him. Now Troy put it off the boards and out of the zone. Back behind the net, Remington lifts a stick, but 16U ends up with it. Now Remington circles back again, up the right side, off the boards and out of the zone. Had 5, not sure who 5 is. One way or another, Shea's down in the corner. Rolando in the corner, working at it. Knocks it down with his hand this time. Puck bounces around, back to the point. Anthony's going to get a chance to put it back into the corner. In behind, number 9 there, trying to bring it out. Rolando on him. Manages to foil that clearing attempt. 7 in behind, Rolando chasing him again. 7, he's going to put it up, and David's going to kick that to himself. Goes over for Shea. Shea, quick shot in, and the goalie's going to grab that and hang on with 11:41 to play in the first period. Number 5 is George. Usually George wears number 3. Tonight he's in number 5 for some reason. David clears it back in. Mason giving chase there along with Hutch. Hutch watching the man on the sideboards. That goes off the sideboards, off the man, and it stays in. That's going to come to David. He's going to put it back in. Mason not touching it with the stick at the high stick. Gets by him. Now 11 trying to go behind the net. Mason giving chase on the forecheck. And that goes across the middle. Number 6 gloves it to himself, just comes outside the line. David puts it off his chest, and he's going to walk in with it. Not going to be able to get to his forward pass here. That's deflected off the boards, and Hutch turns around, goes right back in with it. Mason stands up tall. David now coming across the line. Keeps that puck in, battling for it, but 11's going to get a chance to bring this out. Hutch bothering him, and then it goes for number 21, who puts it in off the boards and goes for a change. R21, Anthony takes a swing at it but misses the bouncing puck, and so 6 for White ends up with it. 6 having a good game so far. Hutch trying to get that puck out, can't. Back to the point, kept in there, bounces. Stefan plays it behind his own net. Right out front in the slot. Luckily Hutch gets there first. And right back into the zone. Offsides if they touch it. They do check up. Anthony behind the net, sees Jacob, gives it to Jacob, who has it taken away immediately by White. White trailing Jacob there. Couple of shots on Carson. He stops them, or excuse me, Stefan. He stops them both. Holds on for the whistle with 10:02 left to play in the first. Carter out there taking the face-off. He's got Caleb, David back on the point. That goes off and down. Carter giving chase, along with number 9. 9 loops, tries to clear it out, and does. Remington on the point there, trying to keep it in, or trying to get back in. Carter puts it into the corner, gives chase. 8 behind his own net. Carter will chase him there. Should be able to take this one away. At least got in the way of it. That's gloved down by Troy and shot right back in. Goalie directs it wide of the net. That shot was going wide. Caleb goes for a check. Man gets by him anyway, and that should be an icing. Yep. 9:24 left to play in the first. Shea won that face-off, but it bounced the wrong way for him. Now Troy puts it off the boards. That's going to be Shea there. He's hit by a 16-year-old, but just keeps going. I believe Shea must be 18 by now. He's a year older than Carter, so that makes sense. Shea takes the man down behind the net, completely legally. And Rolando gives it back to Shea. Shea taken against the boards by number 20. He's got 3 guys on him. He needs some help back there. Rolando's going to come in to help him. Shea kicks it to himself, puts it off the boards, comes back to Troy. Troy whiffs on that shot, but gives it to Shea. Oh, and there, it's just wide of the net. Was bouncing around in front. George tried to deposit it and couldn't. Now Rolando gives it to George behind the net. That comes off, a weird bounce off the boards. And Troy manages to put it behind or in front of Remington. And it bounces out of the zone. So it's shot right back in, and here comes White. Long clearing pass, that should be an icing. It is. 8:31 to play in the first. Hutch ready to take the face-off. Wins that one for Mason, who jumps in right away, and a quick shot. Goalie makes a save. It bounces back out. Now it's in the corner. Hutch there. He's got 3 guys on him. Somebody's open. David manages to keep that in. He's got Mason ahead of him. David lifts the stick of 8, and he walks in. David being forced behind, puts it off the goalie. Back out to the slot. The point man there is Anthony. He's going to put it in behind the net. David is still there, along with Mason. Hutch covering on defense. Over in the corner is Alex. Puck bounces out. Mason going for it there. Stopped skating before he got to the puck. Consequently lost it to number 21. Anthony tries to clear it, gives it to his counterpart, number 21, and that's put in behind Stefan. Anthony now trying to put it off the boards. That's stopped by White. And here they come out of the side, number 11. 11s are always good players. He goes down, takes a shot, but it's a blocker save. Now 21 back at the point, cross-ice pass for the other point. Shot in, and Stefan's going to grab that one and hold on with 7:28 to play in the first. Carter wins that face-off cleanly. Over for, I think it's Caleb. No, it's Remington. Caleb's on right wing right now. Remington working at it. Carter comes in to help out, lifts the stick, and Troy gets the puck. There's Troy. Man on him, doing a good job with the back check. That shot forward, that might go for icing. It does. Just over 7 minutes to play in the first. Carter lines up again for the face-off. He's got Troy over on his right. Looks like he's going that way. He does. Troy gets it. Carter doing a much better job on face-offs than on Saturday, the last time they played this team and lost. Not sure what the difference is, but one way or another, he should eat the same thing. Well, actually, he just eats Hot Pockets all day long every day. So Troy comes in, takes a shot up into the mask. This is why they wear masks. That kid would have had a couple of missing teeth had he not been wearing one. Now Carter back on defense against 6. 6 sneaks around him, and he's going to get a shot. Over in the corner, another shot, another save by Stefan. Back to the point, number 5 shoots it into the corner. A little extra shove on Carter. 3 out front for 6. He shoots that behind the net. Carter back in there, now checking him. Carter ties him up. Man can't move, so the puck gets open for Troy. Troy tied up the same way. Now White has it again. Carter in behind, digs that puck away. Takes a look, and he's just going to dump that one out for safety. Let's see if it's a shot. And it is not. That'll go for icing. So 6:11 to play in the first. Line changes for everyone. Puck all the way back in front of Stefan because of the icing. Gave everybody a chance to change. That was a long shift with some good checking. And here comes Orlando. Going to the right. Oh, steps around a man. Could have gotten hammered there, but just stepped right around the man like a fish in front of a shark. And here is George in the corner. He's got point if he wants it. Instead, he goes the other direction. So that'll come to Rolando, who gives it back to Shea. Shea working to the inside. Shoots it across. Nobody there to connect on that one. George was tied up in front of the net. Now George behind the net. Shot in there by David. George back to David and or Anthony. David's going to take that. Turn around for a forehand shot. Puts it just wide. Shea tried to deflect that one. Oh, no, sorry, not Shea. George. Now here's Shea coming around behind the net. Puts it in front. And it is taken away by 21, who starts to skate out. Couple of nice dekes. Taken down by Rolando, and that's going to be a penalty. 14, excuse me. 14, long shot. Going to be gloved by Stefan with 5:23 to play. Not sure that 14 knew that he had a penalty coming there, otherwise he would have held on to that and not taken such a long shot. So Rolando's going to sit in the sin bin and think about his ills for 2 minutes, 5:23 to play in the first. Hutch and Alex out to kill the penalty. Anthony in the corner. Back to the point. Off of a stick, and see if Alex can get this and clear it. Can't. Quick shot. Stefan's up to that challenge, just reaches down about 6 inches off the ice, grabs it with his glove and holds on. Puck one, knocked down by a hand. Alex knocks it out of the zone. In behind the net, there's David. Looking for a man, he's just going to clear it all the way down. That's going to kill some time off the penalty. Bounces out front. Goalie didn't quite know where it was. It went between his legs out into the slot. Nobody there, unfortunately, for Snoking for 18U to put it into the net. Hutch is going to take this one away and put it right back to the corner. Now Alex on the forecheck. 1:19 left to play in this power play for White. White comes across the line. That's 16U. 21 just taken away very cleanly by Troy. Puts it all the way down again. Behind their own net. There's the alternate captain for White. Looking up for 11. 11, put it across. Bounces weirdly off the boards and stays out of the zone. Remington out there trying to throw a check on 9, and does. I think 9 just kind of tripped over his own laces or something. That was just kind of weird. One way or the other, Remington turns around and clears it all the way down. That's going to clear more time. 40 seconds left in the power play. Comes up the boards, Mason giving chase. And 11 puts it back in behind his own net. That kills some more time for us. Now a poor pass in between 11 skates, but 5 ends up with it, and Carter gives him a check. In behind the net for Troy. Troy kicking it to himself. Being tied up, and a man's going to come free. Carter watching that man. Back to the point for 22. Carter races back and knocks this down. Now Carter could get a breakaway out of this. See if he gets to that puck first. He does. He's going to be content just to kill some time here. 4 seconds left in the penalty, and Carter will end it. Now kicks the puck to himself, looking for an open man, puts it off the goalie, and it comes out to the zone. So that kills the penalty. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 3:17 to play in the first. 12 tries to take a shot. David says nothing doing and blocks it with the shin. 6 gathers it up. David takes it away. He's going to look for an open man. Got nobody right now, so he's going to skate it. David coming across the line. Mason goes for a change. David to the left side. He's got Shea to drop it to. I don't know that he knows it's there. Takes himself out into the boards. Nice check by David on himself. And out the puck comes. Not sure this is good ice here today. It was terrible on Saturday. This is Olympic-size ice, and it might be bad ice in honor of the Sochi Games right now, where all of the conditions seem to be poor. One way or another, here comes Shea. Tries to bring it, drag it across the line. Can't do it. That goes off of Rolando. And eventually finds its way to Shea's skate. Shea lifts a man's stick. But it's put forward. Now it's 3, who has it pickpocketed by Remington. On the boards, Remington and Shea working at it against 6 and 3 still. Sorry, I'm kind of filming the audience there. Well, this is going on. There's all the fans. Yay! And it did not get across. Shea puts it off the referee, hard around this time, and that's going to get all the way out. White will have to reset. That's shot back in. Somehow 6 manages to get there before 16 for us. Remington has it. Tries to put it behind 6. No dice there. He's going to tie 6 up, so 6 can't do anything with it. 6 drops it for the corner. Now 3 has it. Being bothered there by... I can't tell who that is. It's Carter. Remington holding the man off, puts it behind the net for Troy. Troy called for it there. Remington didn't even have to look, just put it to him. Troy gets knocked down and gets the puck taken away. Puck goes off of Carter's stick, and Stefan has to make the save. Troy pickpocketed by White, not sure what number. Back to the point. Stefan's just going to knock this up to himself and hold on. So 18U can get organized. 1:15 left to play in the period. All right, up the boards, and here goes Mason chasing that one. Managed to get a piece of it, but not ahead of himself. Hutch over there. Now behind the net, David has it. He's going to put it up the boards for Caleb. Caleb playing good position on the hash mark there, but loses that puck. Stefan chooses to cover it with 55 seconds left in the game. Or the period, anyway. Shea ties up that face-off, and it's up for Rolando, who scoots it out. Now Shea giving mad chase for it. Sorry, George giving mad chase for it. That was good, fast skating by George there. Just pumping those legs in behind on the forecheck. Oh, and Shea just lays a man down. Now everyone's on the ice down in the zone. Everybody's up now. David circles with it to give them time to clear the zone. And here comes David. He's got a chance at a good shot here. Shoots it into the goalie's glove with 21 seconds left. Let's call it 27 seconds. Carter waiting for his team to be out there to take this face-off. Looks like he wants to draw it back for Troy. He's got Remington out there on defense as well. And he's kicked out of the face-off. So Rolando takes this face-off. See where he wants to go. Gives it to Carter. Carter back for Troy. Too slow, really, to get a quick shot off. Now back in for Carter. Carter puts it around the boards. 19 seconds left. Not sure where Carter was going with that one. One way or another. Rolando tied up, but Remington's going to keep it in. Off the boards for George. And 9 seconds left. 6, 5. That'll be cleared all the way down and go for an icing. 1.9 seconds left on the clock, and they're just going to run this off. What happened to the last? It was actually 2.5 seconds. They stopped at 1.9. So they're giving them 1.9 seconds left on the clock. Shea to take this face off. He'll shoot it. 2 seconds left on the clock. Just enough time for a shot and a rebound. Shea shoots, and Troy gets a shot. Rebound, they score! And that's in the net! Shea finishes it off. Shea got it through some legs. Troy gets the shot off. Shea picks up the rebound and pops it in. 2 seconds to score that goal, and so this period's going to end 1-0. Shea pops it in. Troy should get an assist there, and I believe somebody else touched it, but I couldn't tell. One way or another, it's 1-0 at the end of 1, 18U.